afraid. Be very afraid.
Instead of Yautja, the franchise is built on just P. Diddy coming to Earth and hunting for the perfect, and then you fill in the word. It's the extra virgin olive oil. Is it enough for the Diddy?
And it gives the franchise a whole new meaning.
Yeah, sure does. Yeah, exactly. And that is largely what we're talking about today, ladies
is
and
the
gentlemen.
Predator.
We're getting into the Predator franchise, specifically the movie Prey.
First watch, and it was awesome. Reminded me a lot of what the first Predator brought to the table. You know, suspense, build up, very well written, and Dan Trachtenberg. I think I'm saying this name. Trachtenberg, awesome. I said his name right. This is a passion project, I feel like, because he's doing Prey, he's doing Killers on Killers, Killers of Killer, Killers of Killer of Killers, not Killer on Killers, ladies and gentlemen, but Killer of Killers.
I mean, for a franchise that could have been done dirty, you'll see why in a second. We were just forced to sort of look at all of the movies. I gotta tell you, there's only really one dud in this bunch. I don't think there's more than one dud. Like a Dudley dud, a real sinker turd. Yeah.
I'm curious to see which one you think
Oh, it's
is the
so
dud.
bad. You know which one is the dud.
I don't, because I have a couple that I thought were pretty duddy too.
I mean, my bottom three are surprising. I enjoyed 7 and 6. But anyway, we'll get into that soon.
I would say
we'll get
we're-
there.
we're
AVP
gonna get
Requiem.
all this.
I mean,
I
if we're
think we may
including
be in
those, that
agreement,
was
but-
rough. That was a rough one.
I don't think we are.
Whoa, whoa. Like,
Wowzer.
I think I have a different bottom than
Yeah, you're a power bottom.
you. Power.
Power. All the power.
It's-
No, I'm not gonna
It's
spoil
probably
my list.
the
I
Predator.
wrote them all out. I have you guys set up.
Okay, so let's get to
And
it.
I have some images for you.
Okay.
I figure I
Hope
will.
you have an AI image of Diddy with the lasers on Schwarzenegger as he's running away.
If I had thought of it. Do we see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Five.
yes, AVP
Really?
Requiem,
That's
and that will be
much higher
That's
than I
number
way
thought.
high. I have it at 7. Yeah. All of them.
all of the Predators.
Oh, hold on. Are we doing everything? Are we doing all of them?
No, all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing just
He
the
doesn't
top
know gives these
5. That's why I was-
backsies.
Okay, so then number 7 then, yes.
I'll give him this one give back.
Okay.
Hold on. I thought it was just
It's
top
your
5.
one,
That's
though.
why.
You don't mess up another number.
Thank
That
you.
is
Thank you.
a
I appreciate it.
universal number 7.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Alright.
6.
That's where I am too. Is 6.
I knew we were going to be in sync.
Yeah. I'm going to do 6 too.
I
It
mean,
wasn't.
AVP was.
They propped it up
It's
so
in
high.
the same realm of
and then
what's
you
happened
saw
to
it in
Legendary
theaters, and it just
Godzilla.
sucked.
Like I saw it. They turned into like weird actiony martial arts style nonsense
Agreed.
instead of what they could be,
Mhm.
and that is a departure. Like going full action and leaving all horror out the window, or out of the picture rather, is like just not okay. So it's down on the list because the other ones didn't do that. And they're still whole movies predominantly, except for my 8th, which you'll find out about soon, I'm sure.
So, I have no significant issue with the AVP movies, except that they're not scary and they don't feel fully true to either franchise.
Agreed.
I feel like though in the beginning of AVP you do get a little of that
Yeah.
alien horror in it when they're coming out of the
Yeah.
eggs, the face huggers, that scene particular. Even with the alien
Yeah,
stalking them in the
exactly.
beginning. But yeah, when the Predator comes in,
And it's execution over script on this one. I think they screwed up the way they did it more than they could have. The source material is fine. They're novels of these
Yeah.
stories basically that they're pulling from too. And there's got to be human interaction, and there's link ups in fighting between humans and the predators and things like that as well. They didn't really do any of that good stuff. I was like, come on.
And I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of all these crossover things anyway.
no.
Alien stands up fine on its own. Predator stands up fine on its own. You don't really need to combine the universes for me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because of the popularity of that comic when they did Alien versus Predator, and
That
then
was so good though.
just
Predator
seeing like
versus
the
Batman
differences
was
of like
elite.
Alien versus Superman or Predator versus
I want to see
Batman.
Predator versus
And-
Kevin
Oh,
McAllister.
Predator versus Batman. Yes. Yes.
He eats him.
McAllister eats the Predator because he ran out of grocery money. Yeah.
Just
No,
I just
I
get
hope
the feathers in
Predator
the
eats
face.
Kevin McAllister.
They feed them to Mars. Yeah.
I know he doesn't normally eat people, but I hope he eats Kevin McAllister.
There is a cannibal predator,
You
actually,
can't be a cannibal
who's
predator.
not very
It's been
well
in
liked
space for so long.
amongst his kin. But I can't think of his name right now. I know Ahab and a few of the other ones from the big stories. There's some cool ones. It's definitely a wormhole worth rabbit hole rather worth going down. My brain is shot tonight, guys. Sorry. All right, let's do the
All
next
Next,
one. Ooh. I liked it.
Killer.
I
and
liked it so
Killers.
much. Did you not see it yet, Ryan? You can copy my number with this one since
I
I'm always
haven't, but
right.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. If we're doing,
That's actually so I have it if like either
I was
or
gonna go
with 3 and
3.
4. That's kind of funny, even the little arrows. I have it at 4, so I'm gonna keep it there. Predator Killer of Killers was an unbelievably welcome surprise. It was so
Right.
good. If you haven't watched it, it's on the Hulu.
I was watching the trailer
Yeah,
last night,
Blue-Eyed
and
Samurai,
I
same
was just,
animation style.
it's like I felt like I was watching like Blue Samurai.
So with this one though,
Blue-Eyed Samurai in a way.
they market it as 3 different arcs, and the arcs are not they're not exclusive. They are all linked, and it is a whole movie.
Yes.
It is a whole film experience that I wasn't I was expecting like Love, Death, Robots style, and I did not get that. I got much better than that. John, I stepped on you before. What were you going to say? You were going to
Sorry,
on it.
I have it
Okay,
at 5.
okay.
I have it at 5. Because like anime is just not
5
for
Okay.
me. I don't get into it. I thought the story was really good. I thought it looked visually good, but I don't get the emotion from anime that I do from live action.
Fair. Which is so funny because I get like so much.
I recommend watching Cowboy Bebop.
I get so much from anime. It's crazy. But that's so funny that we're on the opposite ends of the spectrum and Ryan's kind of like plop right in the middle of it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I dig that. All right. What's the next one?
Yes.
It's Prey. It's our movie of the week.
That's actually that's going to be the picture behind Ryan's head for the second half of the video. But I digress. Prey was 3 for me. That was the I was swapping back and forth between Killer of Killers and Prey. To give you an idea how highly I hold Killer of Killers, Ryan.
I would it's definitely on the list. Plus the Predator lore, he's got it all right, and he's going in the great direction. So I'm looking forward to it. And with Prey, I gotta put it at number 2.
I'm with
really
you.
liked it.
I
It just
have it at
brought
2
me
also.
back to the
Wow.
original Predator.
So I'm guessing we swapped Predator 2 and Prey.
Yeah, it's a
pretty
good
The-
it's a good
Yeah.
fucking movie.
The rewatch moved it ahead of Predator.
Yeah.
for
I mean,
me.
Prey is a fantastic
Yeah.
movie. It's just a great movie. Well, I mean, we're about to. I mean, Predator 2 is fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And Predator 2
which
is
is
a
why I
good
couldn't
movie,
knock it off
too.
the.
I'm not gonna knock that.
where it's on the podium, but we're gonna talk about. I'm sure it's the next one up, so I'm just gonna hold my horses here.
The next 2, I
Yep.
think, are going to be the 2 most divisive.
Well, we're about to hear me really gripe.
Hold on.
Yep, that's the one. Hot garbage. It's 8.
Really?
Hard
Guys,
8.
I
Yeah, Sports
Yeah,
I
Predator.
legitimately like this movie.
I'm glad you did.
8. Yeah. I don't think it's okay. it's like it's a nice callbacks and stuff,
Right.
but like
we are
when you
gonna
get
have
into
some
it, like
arguments when we
comparing
get
it to
there too.
Predators was a very
like-
enjoyable watch.
See, I like this one way more than Predators.
John, why are you doing this to us?
Way
why are you
more.
fracturing the friendship?
It was fun. This was just so fun. I like this movie.
It was
It's
it
a
was
kid.
fun, like I don't know, going sleigh riding
Is it
into
because
like raw sewage is fun. It's mindless fun.
I don't know, like yeah, like but sometimes you need mindless
guess
fun.
I can
Sometimes you
appreciate
just
that.
need something to be
yeah,
fun and yeah, just fun. It's fine.
I
I
think
like
he's
it.
playing devil's advocate. I can never trust him, Ron.
I'm not. This is legitimately my number 4. Legit.
no, no.
Yeah,
he's
I hate
legit.
this movie. No, it's 8. I hate
Which-
this movie.
Which knowing
I'm not
knowing
taking
the
mine back.
movies that are left, there's a shocking 8, an 8 that's going to be real shocking to
If
you
it's
guys.
Predator 2, I'm like I might leave the podcast. Predators. I really love this one. Adrian Brody is just solid. Any movie where
Predators.
you kill Topher Grace is also fantastic.
Yep.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. I watched it 3 or 4 times now, just because of it was coming on, cable or whatever back in the day, and it's a good ride every time.
It
Yeah.
holds up. It gets me when they go in the past and they hear about like what happens in the first film, and that's how it really connects with the whole lore and stuff.
Mhm.
And yes, the Predator does continue that lore.
There is horror because they're being actively hunted. There's twists and there's good spins and twists that you wouldn't necessarily have predicted. Look at him go. That's his 8. Yeah, okay. I see
Yep.
it. That's his 8. There's
8,
also here's why
8.
you're wrong.
I hated this
Here's why
movie.
you're terrible.
I hated this
That's an 8.
movie. I hate Adrian Brody.
Who's the one they find in the
I
ship?
hated this movie.
That's Lawrence Fishburne is a guy in the ship that tries to screw them over and kill
Was
them.
it? I know Lawrence Fishburne's in it. I
Which
don't think it's
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne's
Fishburne.
African
It
American,
is
so that
for
makes
the-
John racist. Adrian Brody, I think, is
Yep.
Jewish too.
Yes.
No, because my one and my one. I'm half Jewish.
yes,
I
he
don't have
is.
to like Adrian
Yes, he is.
Brody.
You know what? He's right.
I don't have to.
I didn't know you hated Adrian Brody though. What
I have an
I
excuse.
do not like
The
that man
pianist
at
over
all.
here.
No, not at all. I'm not sure I like.
Really?
I'm not sure I like him at any movie I've
Well,
seen him in.
I mean, his
Oh,
I'm
Oscar.
thinking now.
I think you might be confusing him with Ashton Kutcher. No?
No.
Okay. They
no.
were big around the same
I don't like
time.
Ashton Kutcher. I don't like Ashton Kutcher a whole lot.
No,
either.
dude, where's my
This-
car? And that's about it. Yeah, and that's 70.
Yeah, dude, where's my
That would
car?
be
I
a good
didn't even watch
crossover.
them
That
Kelso?
70s show and Predator.
Tater nuts.
Oh,
Red
that would be
Foreman.
all- I would.
I'm gonna stick my foot in your ass.
Ooh. I
know a Fez hat.
listen. I just
I never
I
really
learned what
Yeah.
Fez
learned
means.
the
Do you
Urban
guys know what Fez
Dictionary
means?
words or version of this.
No. So being
Oh.
that 70s show fan back
Wow.
then, watching it was on.
It's
Fez
Fez
stands
Reach.
for foreign exchange student. I know, but like they hid it for so long, and then they recently revealed it, and they were like, "That wasn't his real name."
That's a
I
letdown.
don't
bit.
think so.
Yeah,
For
a
the
little
entire
bit.
time,
I want that
You've been
to. I
calling him
wanted
one of-
that to mean something
yeah.
else, even though I didn't really ever
Yeah, I
watch
thought it
the
was
show.
gonna
I
be,
wanted it to mean something else.
like on par with a rusty trombone or something like that, but no. Really,
Like-
eat for predators, John.
a Panamanian petting zoo.
Yes. No, they let down.
So is this you guys' 5?
Predators for me was 5. Yeah, I liked it so
Alright.
much.
5.
Number 2, Deuces, baby. Nothing like dirty New York City getting attacked
4.
by a predator.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Busey. That's what puts him in the 3 franchises.
Bill Paxton with Gary Busey.
You dare to not put the movie that
And-
did that at number 2? How dare you? Not only is he racist, he hates Bill Paxton.
Who, me? I have this at
Okay,
3.
never mind.
This is my 3. And it was my number 2 up until Tuesday
have
or
it at
Wednesday
4.
when I rewatched Prey.
Oh,
And then Prey jumped it. And Predator
Right.
2 might jump it back next time I watch it.
maybe. I mean, that's not a bad flippity floppity there. So that really is
It
just
is a good
shows
film.
though, like how nice of a surprise Killer of Killers and Prey was, for it to be in contention 4-3-2 with Predator 2. Because Predator 2 really is a great movie. The sequence in the building when everybody's strung up and skinned. Do you remember that? Yeah. Gritty. Do you remember the dude when they're fighting with all
Yes,
the
that's
cops
what
and he's
the
getting ready to go out
drug
in a
bust.
blaze of
He,
glory
like,
and he just
crashes
shoves his
through
face
and
in the
he,
bowl
like,
of
goes
cocaine?
to
He's like,
town.
what's that? Yeah.
Yep. It's like
Yeah,
right
the
in the
explosion.
beginning too. It starts off with a bang and then ends with a bang, like literally. And it's Danny Glover, like he can hold up a role.
Definition of an
It
action
was
star
just like
has
that
changed a
point.
lot.
Because
Like,
I feel
you
like
could
a
not
lot
get
of
away
people
with
like
Danny
underrated
Glover
him.
as an action
If
star
that makes
today.
sense. Like you saw him as
I don't know.
oh yeah.
You get away with Bob Odenkirk as one.
I
Al
suppose I'm
Pacino
wrong.
in
Yeah,
88
Liam
minutes.
Neeson was the Taken guy, and he was in like 17 other movies.
Yep.
I just didn't watch them because I didn't want to.
Liam
I
Neeson
was
just
gonna
makes
say
Taken
though,
over and over and over again now with a
the
different
first
title.
one's worth it.
What's getting taken is his money to the IRS that he has to pay, or he's going to jail. He's like, not like Wesley Snipes. I'll make 1,000 of these stinkers.
He did
Oh,
one
yeah.
that
Yeah.
he like lost his memory.
I mean, some of them have been halfway decent. There was one set in like Ireland where he was like a retired assassin.
Yeah,
That was pretty good. I can't remember the name. Like some of them have been okay. And you know what? The first
Yep.
Ice Road was actually kind of fun
I
too.
forgot about Ice Road. Yeah, when he's like, here's a jackknife, and he's like
Yeah.
doing all this stuff with his
Yeah.
truck.
You know exactly
Okay.
like exactly every beat of that movie because you've seen it 100 times, but it's
That
fun.
movie's fun. Yeah. Who's the well-known actor that gets dunked in the ice in like 35 minutes in? I forgot his name.
Yeah, I
But
did
he's
too.
like, he has no business being in that movie in general. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
And look it up.
The first one, right? So I'm doing right now. Trying to go as quick. It's like slow as
That's
molasses.
who it was.
Larry's
So I'm
in
the
it.
racist
Yeah.
one now.
Well, Lawrence Fishburne's in
Good
it, funny
job.
enough.
It's from hanging out with you, John.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? It comes full circle
How
because
the
you know who the
tables have
female lead
turned.
in that is.
Diane Keaton. Rest in
Nope, it is Amber Midthunder, who is the star of
That's
Prey.
right. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I'm
Amber-
glad we totally
Yes, it is.
planned
Circle
that
in that
journey
little
out. Yeah.
detour.
There we go. So that's a little
Yes.
And that brings us to our universal number
Yeah.
one.
All
Oh,
planned out,
what
guys.
a picture.
Yeah, I love that
Son of a
picture.
beach. Man, watching the Arnold documentary really gave me a lot
You
of respect
ugly
for his
son of a
his
bitch.
arc through life. Just I watched it a long time ago. Yeah.
Did you finally watch
No,
the
no,
Netflix?
I just remember it all.
Docu-
He
Oh,
what I
okay.
found
I thought
surprising
you
was that
just.
he was
I
a
was like,
millionaire
wait a
before he
minute.
starred in Terminator. Well, starred. And then the other funny thing was learning that he didn't want to be the Terminator in
Yep.
Terminator because he didn't have enough lines and he wanted to be a big movie star. And James Cameron was like, dude.
Yep.
This is the star
yeah,
role, man.
this is the one, man.
The best part of that was when he was asking him about changing the line to "I'll be back." He was like, "I'm a robot. I wouldn't say it like this." He goes, "Are you the writer?" And he's like, "No." "You're the actor?" "Yes." He's like, "Then shut the fuck up and you act and I write."
Yep.
Mhm.
Come on
This
now.
movie is fantastic on so many levels. The nostalgia
It's
factor on
funny.
the rewatches, like it hurts to watch this movie. I love it so much.
I taped this off of HBO
God, yeah.
back in the VHS days, and
When-
I had that Die Hard and Midnight Run on the same VHS
They would have
tape.
been worth
Yes.
billions on the black market after the apocalypse.
Mhm.
Billion.
I may
That's a
still
good
have that
marathon.
kicking around somewhere. It was beautiful. That was probably the best
After
VHS
Y2K.
tape I ever
That's
had.
cool, man.
See, it's just, again, this generation is never going to experience that. The recordings and just setting your VCR to a certain time, the stopping of like like to prevent like
Oh, remember having to flip
commercials.
the cassette
You-
too? Before like we had the things that did it for us. Oh,
Yep.
And you'd have to
Yep,
time
yep.
out the songs just right so you didn't cut one
Yep.
off at the end. And
but we didn't have ADHD.
But you did.
We had to pay attention.
but you didn't
Yep.
want that last song to end too early though. So you're like all these little mathematic equations to try to make sure you used up like 44 minutes and 58 seconds of that 45-minute
Yep.
side.
Oh, my good memories. Speaking of good memories, I met Bill Duke at Chiller when I was there signing books. He was there making lots more money than I was.
Ooh.
And he was so nice, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he made more. There wasn't a very good turnout. And Cusack didn't seem happy either, but
Yeah.
Bill Duke was nice. He would talk to people in the halls and stuff like that. The rest of the bigwigs did not do such things. Whoa, he's a DCC guy.
Bill
Stop
Duke is an
doxing
alumnus
yourself.
of Dutchess Community
God,
College.
I'm not gonna
my
I'm not
alma
gonna
mater.
protect you when they come for you.
I saw his picture. Oh, sorry.
We know you're watching.
He
What?
lives in New York. John
it's
and
in
I
P-
live in Colorado.
It's in Poughkeepsie. It's all right. Right in Poughkeepsie.
Yes. It's somewhere between Aspen and Colorado Springs.
No mess.
Off the Rocky
I mean,
Mountains.
no. Damn it, I doxed us. Oh,
The Inland
yeah,
Empire.
where Hunter S. Thompson used to live.
California.
That's where I live. So anyway, yeah, Predator is indomitable. It's just the perfect action movie. Just is. I just don't have
is.
anything else to say. I feel like it's redundant to speak further on the matter.
Yeah.
And it's memorable. That's the biggest thing. It's memorable. The lines are memorable. The characters and like the backstories
I like
after
that
you
Vietnam
watch the
was the
movie,
first
hear
monster.
what the production went through. It's
Yeah,
just
Like he
there's
was
so much
but
going
he was
on. Like
the
He
first monster.
was.
Yeah.
I wish.
I mean, I don't know
wish.
if that would have worked great if he stayed in.
Well, he was,
new,
but I wish like he went
because
forward
they switched
with
the
it.
whole vibe.
Yeah.
They like changed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
True.
he's like a midget too. So him with
See him do
him
a
trying to
spin
fight
kick.
Schwarzenegger on stilts would have been a little
Oh.
weird.
I don't think Arnold's that tall
Arnold.
either.
He's
is
about
he?
as tall as Vince McMahon. I know that from
We
watching.
did have him
He's-
fight
he's
Stallone.
He's up there. Stallone is short.
Yeah, 6'1", 6'2". Yes. Yes, he
Flat.
is.
He's
I
6'2".
think Wesley Snipes
Yeah.
towered over him, so they gave him
Yeah,
skill.
Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe can't be under 6 foot tall. I don't think. I think it's a law. Anyway, getting to what this amazing movie led to, those other 7 we talked about, one of which is Prey. Now, why are we talking about
Yeah.
Prey tonight? This is a horror podcast, you fools. Why are we talking about Prey?
Because Prey is a horror
Yeah.
movie. I mean, you can argue it. You can argue that it's action, maybe
It's a horror
maybe
film.
sci-fi,
Crossover.
though it doesn't
Yeah.
really hit sci-fi to me. It's action
Yeah.
horror.
It's action. Action horror, I mean.
I feel like the
Yeah,
sci-fi
yeah.
aspect comes because
It
the
doesn't
Predator's
hit
an
any
alien.
of like the Alien franchise, if you want to call that sci-fi. I can get behind that. Predator is not.
It's an interesting blend, like because you get
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
sci-fi, but it's like a slasher film in its own way.
Mhm.
If you really want to like unpack it, because he's stalking, he's hunting, but it's a different
Yes.
aspect. It's for the hunt. It's what
I don't know.
his
You
his
sound pretty
species
specious.
does.
It's not a good indicator.
Not trying to be a
when you
specious,
say I'm
ladies and
not
gentlemen.
specious.
It's just what they do.
Yeah.
Very
I-
defensive.
I have a lot of friends who are other species.
It was a defense.
Cats mostly, I think, for John.
All xenomorphs. I mean,
got a lot.
Xenomania. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
I too get down with cats. Do you have any cats, Ryan? That's suspicious. Suspicious.
Mhm.
Nothing. It's just
Very
suspicious. That's all.
Nah, I got 2 dogs.
It's just suspicious.
What's wrong with dogs?
Mhm.
Listen, there was a poor cat devoured a mouse outside, and I let it
That
happen
works.
because it was hungry.
But it was
Then I
hungry. Why'd
got
you
rid
get
of the
rid of the
mouse.
mouse? It was going
Just
to
like
come back for that.
Goodfellas. Right.
And
I only see strays. It's weird when people say they like cats are eating
Oh no,
it,
it's just the carcass.
like biting
Not to
into it
get
and stuff.
dark
I
right
only see
now. It
cats eat
was just the
a nice
carcass.
whole. They take them down like gulp.
you got to.
They chew
Yeah.
on 'em.
I found I
Right.
found half a mouse in our kitchen one
It
time.
was left over.
At least they were doing their
Mhm.
jobs.
Yep. No, because I think
Like-
my cats are reaching into the wall and pulling them out. I don't think the mice are coming into the house. I think the cats are pulling them out.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Get too close to that hole. Just
It's like the people under the
Ugh.
stairs, but just cat paws.
the prey.
Listen, we have mice in
A
Colorado.
ton of mice in Colorado. It's a big problem. So Prey, where do they film this movie? Because it is like it feels like Montana. I wonder where they filmed Prey. These are indigenous
Well,
peoples
they're
that
technically in
are
the northern Great
focal
Plains
point in the
during
beginning of
the
the
year of
movie.
1719. But
Yeah, considering there's French settlers, I would imagine.
But
it's
it seems
little
like a lot of
further
green
east than
screen.
Okay.
Montana.
This is a man who knows his geography and his history, so I'm going to go with him. But that's true. They tended to
Yeah.
be around the Ohio Valley. So maybe that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Somewhere there in like the Kentucky
Duh.
area, maybe a little north.
Upper Great Lakes,
Okay.
maybe. Actually,
Let's find out.
we can probably
You can
figure that
gazoogle
out.
it.
Comanche.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Comanche. No wonder they were so badass.
Yes.
The Comanche, all right, so the Comanche weren't like the Apache per
would-
se and how devastatingly scary they were, but
Yeah.
Comanche used to torture people.
See, we should know this, being that we're in Colorado.
Yeah.
Texas, New Mexico,
did.
Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado,
Oh.
and northern Chihuahua, Mexico.
So as soon as you mentioned Comanche, I knew we were in trouble because the Comanche were well-known savage
Yeah.
people. One of the
Mhm.
things that the other indigenous tribes would do for Native Americans was they abutted the settlers on their own land right up to Comanche territory in order to because once you got near the Comanche, they would steal people and enslave them and murder them in various ways, and they were horrible.
Mhm.
And so they knew that would get the white settlers to go and kill the Comanche for them because they didn't want to deal with the Comanche. The Comanche were sickos. So it's cool that they
Mhm.
chose to make them look so noble and wonderful in this movie, but I guess they chose Comanche because they're super badass. That
Mhm.
makes sense.
Mhm.
See, the simpleness of
Yeah.
showing them being like, because of their history and stuff, you see them in this good light. But the
Hell,
idea of them
man.
being
You give-
badasses,
Give
they can
20 people
hopefully
stones
handle
and
the predator.
and bows and arrows, and you put them up
You
against.
know,
I mean, they did nerf the
hopefully.
weaponry a little bit for the movie. For this Yautja, they gave him a little less than what we saw in Predator 2 and Predator. Predator 2, by
Yes,
the
they
way, do you
did.
remember all the new stuff that popped out in Predator 2? The net and stuff like that? That was all
Mhm.
brand new in that
Mhm.
movie.
Yep.
You have to make that make sense because it's 250 years
Oh, yeah.
later that Predator and then Predator 2 happened. So you would imagine that species evolves some too.
Still,
Improved technology over
I would
time.
imagine they were already pretty evolved, though, right? I guess that does make sense. Like that answers the
Couldn't seem to
question
be.
I was curious.
of like why this one looks like a Stone Age guy who arrived in a spaceship, but
Mhm.
still.
Well, they still have somewhat of like the same technology though. Like when he has the helmet on, the skull, and I was like, this is pretty cool. And then he's got the technology in the helmet still. I was like, how are we doing this right now? I get where
That was fan
aliens are from
service,
space
dude.
and stuff,
That's
but
just fan service.
are we
and
supposed
it
to be a little,
works. We liked it.
Mhm.
pre
Mhm.
of this? I get it. Oh, I liked
Yeah.
it, but it
Yeah,
was like,
exactly.
wait a
Like the
minute.
beginning of the net. And then she had her own. So the lead actress in Prey, I don't remember the character's name. I don't think
That
I
was
ever
cool.
knew the
Naru.
So Naru has her own little device that is very instrumental to her survival in this movie. And it's like, well, you want to describe it, Ryan? Since you just saw it? The shrooms.
Yeah.
Oh.
The shrooms? Oh,
No.
I thought you were talking about.
That's a knockoff.
I'm thinking of the
Berserkers,
ending when
too,
she
by the way.
eats the shrooms.
But
I thought that
no.
was her special power.
She has the power to trip.
Yeah, trip bowls. But no, she's got a weapon she made. She's got a thingy. Axe.
The axe.
Her
The axe that
Mjolnir
retracts
axe.
back and forth. That was pretty cool. Say also her ability to track. That's very
She's,
helpful as
like
well.
ready to rock.
Yeah.
So she's
So
got
you
a
guys
good
want a couple
mindset
reviews?
and the
Sure.
weaponry.
I didn't know we were doing
All right,
that.
I mean,
here's a 5-star. You have a 5. If you
down.
loved the original Predator and Predator 2, forget the later releases, then you will love this franchise resurrection, Prey, on Hulu only. All the good parts of how a Predator movie should feel and pace. Nothing beefy, but simple, straight, realistic to hell. Key storyline, nature and wildlife, and superb horror build-up to the finale scenes. The Comanche tribe timeline and their detailed cultural representation were damn good. Brilliantly played by the female protagonist, Amber Midthunder, Naru. I loved Sorry, the dog. Brilliant acting by, quote, Dakota Beavers, end quote. Keep it up, sire. Thumbs up to Dan Trachtenberg for trying something new to rekindle the franchise. Lastly, shout out to Dane DeLiggero for playing the primitive, horrifying Predator perfectly and putting us in fear again. Yep, he was a good Predator.
He did a
He's
good job.
Predator. We have a 1-star to go with it.
No.
And I did notice there is an underlying theme in some of these 1-stars, and we'll see if you guys can pick it up. Go rewatch the first 2 Predator movies, then watch Prey. You'll see why this movie deserves 1 star. A 5'4", 100-pound waif who has never hunted anything before slaughters an entire fur trappers encampment full of giant burly men with muskets and also kills a predator without a single scratch. Call me misogynistic, okay, toxic, or whatever other term for being non-woke is popular this week, but action stars need to look the part or have enough character
Kind
development
of looks the part.
as a legit badass to be believable in their role. The lead in this movie was not believable as a badass in the least bit. Also, what's the point of touting a whole Native American cast, which has been the main focal point for most of the promotion for the movie, if they're gonna speak almost entirely in English and use some modern speech patterns and slang? One more thing. This is a franchise movie. How about stepping up the CG game just a tad?
PGA was fine. The bear in the river scene? Come on, get off it, buddy. So,
And
It was fine.
And you know what?
Also, him hiding like
They
the
made it
invisible
in
stuff.
English,
It was
so
perfect.
dumbasses like you didn't have to read.
Yeah. So it wasn't like what was the name of that movie Mel Gibson made? I always forget the damn name. Apocalypto. So we didn't have to read the whole movie, and people hated it because they had to read. But anyway, what would have made it more believable if it was Jackie Chan, or if it was Charles Bronson, or if it was Arnold Schwarzenegger? They're all getting killed in real life with 3 of those colonial fur trapper guys.
We've already talked about it. This franchise had Danny Glover as the hero.
Greasy Danny Glover, might I add. Shiny Danny Glover.
Yes.
But that's one of the common themes in
his
these
prime, somewhat
1-star reviews is that it's a woman and that it's a small woman.
I knew the term.
Because
what about
because
Ripley?
most of the people who
Sigourney
feel
Weaver
this
in
way
Alien. Even in
sort of have that
Aliens.
grandfathered in.
I see.
Alien has always been badass Sigourney Weaver before they knew to be misogynistic about it. Now, anytime you introduce something, if you introduced a different female hero into the Alien franchise, they'd flip too.
I think they did that in the new one, didn't they? Or tried to? And
Yep.
They tried in Prometheus. They tried in Covenant.
None of it worked.
Yep.
Romulus is the one I was talking about. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of female characters in the. I wouldn't say that. I don't even know who I would call the lead in the show. To be honest with you, it's like episodic in a way. But anyway, so yeah, that's a dumb gripe. She does a great job. It's not a convincing idea because nobody's killing a predator. The end. It's just not happening. They're 9 feet tall, and they're ultra super elite murderers like, with technology that's really good, like SEAL Team 6 tech, and they're coming for you, bro. Coming for you. It's like, okay, what are you gonna do about it? All right, well, if I was 6'4", right, and I knew Krav Maga and I was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're dead. You never even saw it coming. It has a freaking cloak. You're done. You're done. Yeah. I would love to see Steven Seagal fight it just to watch him die.
Steven Seagal versus the
Or
Predator.
you know what? I'm gonna put VEO3 AI to good use later. I have the technology at my fingertips now to watch that happen. Oh man. I just think this is a good movie. And no, not even just
It
good.
really
It's really
is.
enjoyable. It's well made. I don't like the new age sort of camera work that they use in a lot of movies, and some of that's employed here, where it's just faster cuts. They don't trust us enough, I think, to leave the camera in one place for long enough. I don't know what the reasoning is, but it bothers me a bit. But it's fine.
It was beautiful. The whole setting was beautiful, I feel. It was a mix between like natural landscape, and there was a couple scenes you can see, and maybe a little use of green screen, of course, which is normal. But to go back to the review, because I was just thinking about it, it's like comparing it to the first Predator. At least this movie does the same as the first Predator with the buildup and stuff. You see the Predator go through the different creatures till he finds the perfect hunt, and it's just that again a slow buildup, and I feel like there is good character building. Because Naru's in a tough situation as a woman. She doesn't want to be a gatherer. She wants to be a hunter. And she's trying to prove her point. And each time she gets
that's
let
part of
down
the arc of the
until the
character
Predator
is that
comes across her.
she has something she really wants to do. She's not been successful doing it. Her society doesn't want her to do it. She figures out a way to overcome all of that and be a successful hunter in a myth manner.
You may be seeing me getting a little bit busy here, but it's true. Apparently, a certain AI generator is a little worried about somebody being a little Sue happy. I can't create scenes of a real person who looks like they're being killed or injured. Oh, hold on. We can use some clever wordplay here.
Maimed,
Fighting and losing.
butchered.
A keto expert.
Very badly. Let's try that.
Hair cutting.
Oh, come on. Being hard. I can't generate an image that depicts someone resembling Steven Seagal being harmed or defeated. Now we know what our overlords want. It's Steven Seagal.
That's probably in his contract for life. No one can show me getting defeated.
Yep, that's true.
Except for Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo did defeat him in Machete.
Damn it, Ryan.
Cut his head off. Spoilers.
You're supposed to say spoiler before you spoil it.
I'm backwards with it.
His head off.
I always make
No.
Sorry, spoilers.
It's not better. You already said it.
Better.
Do you guys have any legitimate gripes with Prey at all, by the way?
Not really.
Like anything you want to air out?
Not really.
I can't think anything either. I like that they go up like the food chain a bit too. There's a mountain lion, there's a bear. We get some That's another thing.
The bear.
Yes.
The bear scene worked.
I agree.
Really well.
The bear was a cool scene.
Tracking
And
the dog
but
and stuff.
That was cool.
And the bear scene builds.
It did.
Like it builds to the end because that's Naru seeing, oh, this is how I can see this thing is it gets covered in something. Yeah. As it's holding the bear up and the blood's coming down on it, she sees the predator.
Which, going back to me mentioning the mushrooms earlier, eating the mushrooms gives like the predator can't see you. Gives you that cold body look. Similar to the whole idea of like putting the mud on you.
Hold on.
So,
for something it didn't want me to do, it sure did it.
She's rocking.
It sure did it a lot.
What?
Oh my God. I'm going to get this framed. We will sign these and send them out to people if you want. Here, where's my share? Holy crow. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you are.
Yes.
Like,
No, I want to see
It's
this.
fat
See-
Steve
yes.
too.
Well, I put an emphasis and I said, give him a stupid goatee and make sure he's got a ponytail on his fat head. And it really doubled down. Look at how pudgy he is. Look at it though. He got his a little bit with that little dagger.
Mhm.
Oh,
This might be the thumbnail.
if people
This
do
might be the
comment on this
thumbnail.
video, we should sign it and
Yeah.
send them a
I
copy.
mean, I've never been so happy to have a personalized GPT in my life. I put a lot of work into it, and it shows. Oh my God, that was so good.
That is
That was so
awesome.
good. Christmas cards, it's going to be used for everything.
That looks so much like him too.
I just love how he cautioned me. It's like, I
What-
can't do
what's
this.
this?
but
Who's this
if
from,
you- If
Kearns?
you'd
Why
like,
is
I could do
Jean-Claude
this.
Van
I was like, yeah,
Damme
but make sure you put
fighting
a
the
ponytail on his
Xenomorph?
fat head and stupid goatee on his fat face. He's
They even
fallen
put
from
the
grace so
exact
hard.
correct,
that
like,
Top Show,
glasses
I
on
think,
him.
did it.
That's
Yeah. I mean, the whole love affair with Putin doesn't help him a
No, it
whole
does
lot either.
not. He fell before people knew about that. That just added to it. Like he's the only guy.
no.
He didn't even
No,
need to
it
get
doesn't.
Me Too'd. He just
No.
Yes.
existed too long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was after six movies. It's about a
Yes.
movie run at the start of his career where he was like, "Oh, this guy's
Under
cool," and then he started to talk more, and you're like, "This guy's kind of
Yep.
dumb and kind of a douche."
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
didn't even
he
know
was
about that.
douchey after he beat the shit out of Kelly LeBrock. That was like he was married to her for how long?
Was it
Like a
Hard
year
to
or
Kill?
two.
was
And
actually
he beat the shit
yeah,
out
that
of her.
was
It
a
was right
fun
after
one.
they
If we
filmed
rewatch that as a B movie,
Hard
that
to
movie
Kill.
holds up. in
Yeah,
that
that's the
capacity.
Como one.
Out for
Hard to
is
Kill's
Out for
good
Justice
and
the
Out for
the
Justice. That's
twin
when he
Jamaican
goes
guys?
against the gangs.
Yeah, yeah.
The Voodoo Gang.
But after
yes.
Under
Yeah.
Siege, I think it's all
Yeah, Under
downhill.
Siege, and then Under Siege
They're
2
so bad, but
was
they're
kind
so
of really
good.
bad.
Mhm.
People watch that one. I remember my
I-
uncle going into the movies and watching Under Siege 2.
The Train.
We went to like a rainy day matinee, and he saw that, and we all saw some stupid movie, Power Rangers or something. And he came
Mhm.
out, he was like, "Oh, yep."
It wasn't good. They
And the
built
first
it up
one, yeah, and the
so
second one
high
was,
because you had like who was it? Tommy Lee Jones and
I
Gary
remember it's
Busey,
just
the main
everything was way
antagonist
worse.
in
It
the
was a
first
train instead of a
Yeah.
ship,
Yeah.
for starters.
Yeah. You didn't have Nicole Eggert popping out of a cake.
Yeah, and that helps.
one. Yep.
That helps. But back to
Nope,
Prey, the
that
movie
was a
we're
scene
supposed to be
stealer.
talking about.
Yes,
Steven
Prey.
Seagal. Can you imagine if he was in it though? Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes, the dog
dog
does.
does
The dog's a
survive.
hero.
Well,
Just
I'll be
survive.
happy to say
The
that
dog
the
will.
dog does
The
survive.
dog's as badass
Yeah,
I
as
will say
Naru.
this. Yeah. I was worried for him. I was
And-
like, this dog's gonna
Mhm.
get it. At one point in the movie, we're gonna have to bring up
Still
another
alive.
dog killing episode.
Diane
As of
did die
recording.
today, though. We should mention that she's not in any horror movies unless you feel that way about Father of the Bride.
Yes.
But she's a wonderful actress, and we will be
Yeah.
missed.
I mean, Annie Hall's a little scary.
Yeah. Do you remember the baby? What's the baby one? I mentioned it.
Look
Yeah.
who's talking.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Wasn't
it's
she in-
baby? I
Oh,
got it. Right. It's the one where she
look
is
who-
to like
yeah.
she's got no money.
The Legend of the
She's got no
Dinosaur.
money, and her husband isn't there to help her with the kid, and she starts like making apple.
Oh yeah,
It's
Baby
Baby
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, that's a good one too.
and that one.
Why do I know that?
We all watched those movies.
Oh,
when
I
we
know.
were kids.
Yep.
Our moms made us watch them.
Why do I remember the name of
We're
that
gonna
movie?
watch
You're a
Steel
movie guru.
Magnolias. Okay, well,
I never watched Steel
Don't.
Magnolias. I wouldn't sit for Steel Magnolias. I don't think my mom would watch Steel Magnolias.
that's harrowing. Yeah, your
I
mom's
got
a
the
sweetie,
King and
that's
I
why.
and
You get Mystic
oh
Pizza.
god, Neil Diamond Christmas specials.
It's the Julia
Get
Robert
outta
dies.
here.
I will spoil Mystic Pizza. She dies.
Oh, I got that too.
Enjoy the
Mr.
film.
Pizza. Touched by
But
an angel.
I didn't get any of those, but I got every Jane Austen adaptation.
Sorry, you win.
And then every musical ever
Oh,
made before like
yeah.
1985 from my dad.
Like Singing in the Rain and stuff like that.
Every
You're like
thing.
you
I
mentioned one of 47.
Oh,
hate musicals. I
that's
hate
not bad.
musicals.
Yeah. Torture.
I don't like it. I don't like Rocky Horror. No, I really
I
don't.
found out like
No.
I'm
Rocky
not
Horror
into
Picture
it
Show?
anymore. I've seen it like 80 times, but I
Oh, you
went
really
to go
don't like?
try
Oh,
to watch it
okay. Oh,
at
okay.
one of the cons, and I was like, yeah, I got nothing to do. We'll
Mhm.
go do the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I walked in, I gave it like 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, not into this at all.
Mhm. I think that's the only way I would enjoy it too, is in like a movie theater with a group of
Yeah.
people who are into the whole thing, and then you get that whole
Thought it was gonna be
experience. Otherwise,
cooler.
I have no.
Yeah, like that. Like I
Mhm.
was ready for that vibe, John. They're sort of what they might call dancing. It was like a banquet hall
Mhm.
in the big hotel
Okay.
complex. So there was they had the crusty chairs out, like all the, it just wasn't there was an odor. It smelled like Newports in there. It's like it's time to go. It's time to get out of here. It just had that it just wasn't what it could have been. If like that was at the Alamo Draft House, right? And it was kind of like that, that would have been cooler.
Mhm.
It was sad. The word I was
Well,
trying to avoid is it was just sad.
It's the retired horror show
Mhm.
now.
a long time ago, Alamo did The
That
Room, the
is.
Tommy Wiseau movie,
Oh, that's a good one.
and like waived their rules about like talking and calling it.
Ooh.
That's a fun experience.
They
Quote
did
along,
they
or-
did that
Or
recently,
is
I
it a
think,
just you can
or
talk
they're gonna do it. It's all sold out for Scream.
screening party?
They're- For the Alamo,
Yeah,
it's a screening party, so you can like interact with the
Mhm.
people, interact with
it
the
is.
movie, like do the lines and stuff. It's a pretty cool
We
concept.
went to
Mhm.
a quote along.
Yeah.
Their quote along for Princess Bride, and they gave us swords and stuff to fight. It was cool.
That's
It was
awesome.
cool, man. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. It'd be sweet. But I would love to do some more stuff like that, but we don't have an Alamo close enough to us. It's just too far out of the range for me to want to drive all that way down there to get to it. I want to put one in the town or city next to us that shall remain unnamed. And you have to have $1 million startup without a loan to start an Alamo Draft House.
Well, because you gotta get the licensing, and you know what though, it's worth it if you can get a hold of 40 millimeter or 35 millimeter film, and just be able to like show it. It's now I understand the Last Action movie. Now I understand that old
Yeah.
guy. It's just the love of the film. It's the love of it. I was gonna
Does
say,
anybody know
no
what he's
glass
talking
eyes,
about?
though.
Like
No
in the
glass eyes.
audience? Do you guys know which movie he's referencing?
No, okay.
I don't think you said the title correctly for starting. Yeah, you said Last Action
Mhm.
movie. I put it together because
Oh, the Last Action
Will and
hero.
Ryan,
I
but-
said the Last Action movie.
I knew what he was talking about. Yeah.
that's good stuff. There you go.
We speak
And
Ryan.
now the glass eye and everything should all be coming back to you. And we're all on the same page, everybody.
Mhm.
Thanks for being on this journey with us.
And that soundtrack, guys, that soundtrack was
Yep.
pretty darn cool.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was great.
You had Alice and you said you had Alice in
AC/DC's
Chains
Big
on
Gun,
there and
when he's-
Megadeth.
My
and
cousin Frank.
Queensryche.
I had that
Yeah, I was like-
soundtrack. I had that CD. I remember the
Yep.
CD case cover, and I also
Mhm.
had End of Days.
You got a lot of
the
good
End of
bands.
Days movie soundtrack. That one went hard. There's
We did-
Marilyn Manson on there. There's some stuff.
The one
End of Days soundtrack
random-
was awesome.
random
and that-
Guns N' Roses song in that
Oh yeah, right.
period between Use
Underrated
Your
movie.
Illusions and Chinese Democracy.
Isn't that the spaghetti incident era, or is that another time?
No, that was post Spaghetti incident
Really?
too. That was
Yes.
That was, I think,
Yeah.
just Axl Guns N' Roses.
It
I
was.
don't think any of the other guys were there back at yet. That might have been that. I think that might predate Buckethead Guns N' Roses even.
Now it's sad Guns N' Roses. Why do they ever let him hold a mic again? Like, Axl, you're done, bro.
Yes.
Because they missed 30 years of earning.
Yeah, true.
People who have seen him. Well,
He's not.
people who have seen them try to like put up the flag and be like, no, he's still good. And I'm like, I've heard him
Yeah.
like on YouTube recently, and it's like, if you got to see a show, see Judas Priest. They're still rocking. See
Well,
Alice
the
Cooper
thing with
at
Axl
77
Rose
years
is,
old.
and now
He's
we're
still
way
like
off
moving
topic.
around like nothing.
If you
How do we connect?
if you listen to him do the lower parts, the non-falsetto parts of Guns N' Roses songs, he can still do that.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder why he just doesn't bring
Yeah.
everything down a little bit and
Oh,
make
yeah.
it sound. I think he's trying to hit these notes he knows he can't hit for a fan experience. And it's just I think he could pull it off in a different register.
Yeah. You want to talk about a fan experience real quick?
I saw
The
that.
guy who
yeah.
did Still Believe from the Lost Boys
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
come back up and he's performing again. You saw it with the purple pants. I was like, he can't even blow that saxophone right anymore.
You know what the problem is?
mean-
He hears Steven Tyler
It's like
sing "Dream On" and hit the notes,
still
and he gets
believe,
jealous.
but
I think
he's
that's
up
what
there.
it is.
America's grandma.
I was thinking Slash could have probably been one of the predators in disguise the whole time. Maybe he was hunting Axel. But that was the only way I could try to connect it back to the movie. All right, back to Prey. So,
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Prey's good. I like Prey. Do you want to wrap Prey up with another one
yeah,
star
let's
though?
do it.
Oh, this guy does not.
It's a
like this
tragedy
movie
your
that
at
they
ratings
did a
after the
1 star
one
for
star.
this movie. It's a tragedy.
1 star. Watched it with my spouse, and both of us found it overhyped and boring. My partner did not even complete the movie and decided to sleep in midst of climax scene, which is probably not the first time she fell asleep in a climax.
I wanted
When
to
the
say
lead
same thing, but I was
actress-
muted.
Oh.
When the lead actress was having a final showdown with the alien. I too was bored by then, but still decided to complete the movie as only few minutes of it were left. Found the story ludicrous and main actress irritating and uninteresting. Her brother, the only good actor in movie, who looked credible as a warrior and commanded good presence on
What's
screen.
with these people?
It's the female thing. Entire movie plot can be summed up as a kid who is failing his nursery class exams again and again suddenly scores an ace in a national medical entrance exam. Entire movie, the lead actress wants to prove everybody how great huntress she is. And that is what she is shown bad in every time she is given a chance.
That's when the stroke happened.
My God. For once, I felt happy when the guys from the tribe bullied her. She deserved it, frankly. Not able to kill a housefly. Suddenly, towards the end, she is beating French poachers, or whoever they were, and a supercomputer-fitted alien with help of her expressionless glare and Disney World dog. I wonder why is this boring movie rated so high by critics on Rotten Tomatoes? No wonder movie critics are taken as seriously as a burp after drinking Coca-Cola. Avoid this movie and save your hours.
That one had me. That's the best part of the review right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
That's
a good
pretty good.
freaking line. I'll give
Yeah.
them that. P.S.
Yes, I agree on that.
Directors, please avoid the action scenes in dark.
But-
learn something from the Game of Thrones episode when people couldn't make out head and tail of dragon in the dark setup. Same happens here during climax scene. Really couldn't make out what was happening
All
and
right, we
who
need to
was
cut this
killing
guy
who.
off.
Yeah, that.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Bad take.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a
talking about.
difference.
I almost had a
The
stroke
Game of
that's
Thrones
hard.
scene was
That
dark.
is
This wasn't
rough.
dark.
And the scene they're talking about, maybe there is a dark dragon scene, but I think
That
the
man
one
gets a
everybody
1
hated
star from me.
was
Actually,
the
a
one
half
where
star.
they started the war, and then the last second or third to last episode, and when you didn't see any of like an entire army getting massacred.
Season 8.
They saved a ton of money by
Mhm.
not doing it too. I know that they said it was a mistake, and you could change your lighting and see it, and you can't. They didn't animate. There's no CGI. Anyway, Prey. What do you give it, Brian? What's your rating for
No.
Prey? 5 stars and down.
I would do it.
You're an easy date.
I would give it a 4.5 star. 4.5 out of 5 star. Because again, I listen. Predator's a 5 star. I don't believe it's on the same level. Like, it's not a 5-star movie like The Predator, because The Predator originated it, brought it into this world. Prey brought it back to the spotlight, I can say, because it's like, again, that build up. It's reintroducing the
That's what it
character
did
to a
really
new
well, by the
generation.
way. It appealed to two very different audience types. Like people like me, you and John, liking the same movie as Gen Zers is anomalous. That's cool. John, what do you get it?
Yes.
I'll go about
Yes.
4.25.
Yes, it
That's
is.
4.2 cool. 4.25, man.
4.25.
Okay.
4.25. I was just dropping the decimal amount
What was
lower.
3?
I was taking the piss
I thought you said 3.
out of John. 4.25. I didn't know we
Oh.
were like cutting up into. I thought maybe halves were as hard as we were gonna go into that. John,
I'll go
ever the
4.25.
trailblazer.
That's
But I mean, it makes sense because when you think about it more and more, like if you're ranking all of your favorite movies of all time, does Predator get the 5? No, probably not. Probably gets like a 3.5. And if you're doing just the Predator movies, well, then Prey, well, where does it fall? Well, if it's 3 on the list, it's like a 4.2. Kind of makes sense if it's a 5 or whatever. These are all solid movies. That's the issue. It's good. Now I would give it a 4 for whatever. A 4.25 is fine. A 4.5 is also fine. I really admire the movie. I admire the execution. I admire the young lady who killed the damn monster and Naru. And I just think these people are stupid. You have to suspend your disbelief.
Naru.
It's a movie. About an alien
She's also.
that's attacking a Comanche warrior.
Yes.
Kill out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also interesting that the grizzly didn't do more damage to him, though, in that one scene. I really wish the grizzly had kind of taken a little bit more of a chunk out of him, because it's a grizzly bear.
Yeah, that would have been a cool scene.
Yeah.
Him like bandaging up and just like him repairing his wound, because the wolf gets him too. The wolf
Like
bites
they
his
did in
leg, and
Predator
it's
2.
like maybe adding scenes where he's
Yeah, there's the
patching up would
repair
have been
scenes
a
in
little
Predator
more.
2. But yeah, I just love it.
Yes.
But anyway, we're gonna
give a
we're gonna
little
rope
addition.
out right here, everybody. That was Prey, and we're now time for some top 5 action, right, boys?
It is.
Ooh, I am ready, and
I hope it's the
this is
first
the
week
first
you
week I
really
really
don't
didn't talk
talk
about
about
my
your top
top
5s,
fives,
and let's just
especially with
get them
John,
done.
because I always like mention, but I,
Oh, good one.
that'll never happen, because tonight we're going with Hunted. So we're going with movie themes with being hunted, and we're starting with number
Oh, yeah.
5. You know the gentleman very well. Both of you guys know him. You've worked with him. You've seen him in the gym. That's Stephen Lang. We've mentioned this movie many of times, and that's Don't Breathe. I was contemplating it because it's like, oh, they're trespassing in his house, but no, they become prey to him because of the traps, and just, he's a blind veteran. He's badass,
Let's
but
talk
that
about it.
twist in the
There's
end,
another episode we talk about it.
it's a
Look
twist.
for it in the archives,
It's a
everybody.
twist.
Ugh. Yeah.
But my number 4, it's one of my it's recent favorites. I really love this movie. This one is like more on the move when it comes for the antagonist
The
hunting his
Hitcher.
prey,
Great
and that's
callback,
Rutger
dude.
Hauer in The Hitcher. I
Oh.
love that movie. It's so good. I'm sad I saw it later on in life, because it was one of those movies that kind of like I never got a chance to watch it or get a hold of it. And then Vinegar Syndrome
Yeah,
had a copy there. And
there's
I
a
was
cool
like,
import of
yoink,
it. Yeah.
we are watching this.
See,
and
you
it's
had
so
that.
good.
I didn't appreciate The Hitcher until I was older because it was just on all the time.
Yeah,
It was on
HBO.
Yeah, it was on HBO like every day.
I feel like a lot of that with the HBO movies during that time, not to segue, but like you got also like Cannonball Run at that time too, probably on repeat and stuff. And I feel like HBO at that time was all
No,
self-made
like it was
movies.
It
when it
was
first
like
came,
all
and maybe
studio
one or
movies,
two
but there was like
things. No,
you'd get the same ones about 3 or 4 times a week. Like I saw the nude bomb maybe 50 times when I was a kid,
okay,
and every
so
time I was
different.
disappointed because there's almost no nudity in a movie called The Nude Bomb. Was the whole reason I watched that movie when I was
That's the
10.
reason
It's
why I
like,
watched
I'm
that
gonna see
movie, because I thought
boobs.
everyone was gonna be nude.
I'm
But
not gonna see any.
Got nada.
Yeah.
the giveaway was Maxwell Smart. But for my number 3, the biggest giveaway is Sigourney Weaver.
Good one.
The biggest giveaway
Stands
is
on its
Ridley
own.
Scott, and that's
Stands on its
Alien.
own. No need to explain.
No, Alien 1. Well, no. Hold on. You'll my next 2. You'll understand my next 2. In the Ryan verse, this is going to make sense. But I will leave this with a nice quote from Ridley Scott. He considers it one of the best films he's ever directed, as well as the best films kind of in the market today. And I kind of agree with him. How it's filmed and everything, and the pacing and the build up. It's a good movie to watch, especially if you love film. Now, number 2, we mentioned it. It's our number ones, all our number ones. Stars our favorite
ugly son
bodybuilder,
of a
Arnold
bitch.
Schwarzenegger, and that is The Predator, and that is one ugly son of a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Such a good movie, and I always remember the opening. A little later in the opening when they're on the plane, and you got Jesse the Body Ventura, you got Bill Duke. I'm forgetting the gentleman who was actually crazy on set. You got all these great actors, people, and it's a great film. And that leads to the number 1. You question why Alien's number 3. It's because John Carpenter's The Thing
Love
is
this
number 1.
movie.
It's I was figuring it out. The concept's there. Oh, I love The Thing. And the thing is no pun intended. They bring the thing into their own camp. They think, and spoiler, it's a dog, and they become its prey. They let the hunter into their own safe nest, and it's just, I love it. I mean,
Can't
hey,
do
we
this
had
thing for
Randall
a
P.
long time. We have
McMurphy
to, that's gonna be the
sitting
most
on
special
the
episode
door,
ever.
just looking out.
Yeah, like we're gonna have to do. That's got to be an event.
Oh, I am wearing
But,
a
all right,
parka
that
for
was
that
an
one.
awesome list, Ryan. That was
I don't
great.
have the
Good
hat,
job,
though.
buddy. All right, it's
I like
it's John's turn. John's turn.
It's
Hey.
so good.
So I went with
So did I.
Thank you.
5
See?
movies with Native Americans.
Ooh. Does one take place in
Yep.
Glens Falls? Oh, okay. Some people think Last of the Mohicans is a horror movie.
I don't, but okay. So my number 5 is a movie based on a true story. The true story of the Colorado Cannibal. It stars Guy Pearce, Robert Carlyle, and David Arquette, and it is Ravenous. Group of soldiers at a military outpost in the 19th century run afoul of a cannibalistic creature, person, thing.
Person.
Yeah. You get some Wendigo kind of influences in there. You get some cool stuff going on.
You had me a Wendigo, my friend.
So, have you not seen Ravenous?
I saw Ravenous. I saw Ravenous a while ago because I know what you mean by the
Yes.
Wendigo reference.
I rewatched it the other day after I put it on the list because I haven't seen it in a long time, and it holds up
cool.
really well.
I think
It's a
I
good
saw that
time.
movie on like Cinemax or something way back.
Probably.
There was no
Yeah.
pausing. I remember that. Like if you had to get up and pee, you were missing a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Back in the day, kids. All right.
You learn to pee fast.
Yeah. Or just out the window.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Why not?
Especially with commercials.
So
Get the arc way out.
my number 4 is a horror movie that stars James Denton, who you'd recognize if you saw him, and Chris Kattan, and a bunch of other comedians pop up in it. It's a zombie movie called Undead or Alive.
Wow, that's cool. Chris Kattan.
Uh-huh. An AWOL soldier and
Okay.
a broken-hearted cowboy rob a corrupt sheriff,
Oh.
unaware that a zombie outbreak is headed their way.
Wowzers.
Yeah. It's a horror comedy. Like, they're not playing this straight by any stretch of the imagination. It's a good time.
What is
Wait, you sold me on Chris
Corky
Kattan.
Romano?
I have a soft spot for Chris Kattan. Oh no,
Mhm.
Corky Romano, man.
Yep.
Yes, question? Yes. No.
Number
Yes.
3
No.
is a sequel in that it's a number 2 of a movie. It's
Oh,
Creepshow 2.
nice. That makes sense with the Indian.
Specifically, specifically the old Chief Woodenhead
Oh,
segment when
yes.
a cigar store Indian
Yeah.
comes to life
Yeah,
to
the
avenge
Indian.
the murders of a shop owner and his wife. With George Kennedy, who I love. I love George Kennedy. I love seeing him pop up and stuff. He's like,
Yep.
he's the coolest. Like he's like the most underrated part in the Naked Gun series.
Yeah,
George.
He's
That's
such
a
a
fair
good
statement.
straight man.
Yes,
Fair
he is.
statement.
Yeah. My number 2 gets us our
Frank.
second David Arquette appearance in my top
Huh.
5. And our second
like,
Kurt Russell
Okay.
mention.
It's like, what else has David Arquette been in?
He's been in Bone
Oh,
Tomahawk.
that was
Ooh.
right. He is in Bone Tomahawk. That's a
Yep.
horror movie. Yeah, that's a good one.
That is, ooh,
Oh
it
yes.
is a rough
Yes,
one.
he is.
It's another S.
Yeah, it
Craig
is.
Dollar movie. I put him on one of my top 5s before. He does gore really well. He does, a lot of uncomfortable things really well. So Bone Tomahawk, Kurt Russell stars as a sheriff who sets out with his posse to rescue some townsfolk who were kidnapped by a cannibalistic tribe that lives in caves.
It's the movie.
And like that last 25, 30 minutes when they're in the
it's horrible.
caves is
It's body
rough.
horror to the umpteenth degree. I can't stand body horror, so I was very uncomfortable at that portion of the film.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. And number 1 is a zombie movie. I think is just bleak and bloody and beautiful. It's called Blood Quantum.
Blood Quantum.
Yeah, the indigenous residents of a reservation are
Okay.
immune but not impervious to zombie outbreak in their small, isolated part of Canada. And it's like it's so well done. I believe it was a Shudder original. Like
Back in the Dizzy.
like probably like 2019,
Ooh.
2020.
Okay.
It was an early Shudder. It's just they did such a good job with it, and is it better than Bone Tomahawk? Maybe not, but it needs more attention. Like people need to see Blood Quantum.
Blood Quantum. All right, so that's your homework, ladies and gentlemen. Blood Quantum and what's Ryan's number 1? I forgot already.
Blood
The
Quantum.
Thing. Yeah, if you
The
haven't seen The
Thing.
Thing, you wouldn't be
Watch
listening
it.
to this podcast. Well, actually, we have some people who might not have seen The Thing who are listening to this. You got to go and do that. You got to find somebody warm, snuggle up next to them. Don't trust their real identity and watch The Thing with them. And we're not liable for anything that happens after all that. All right, guys, that was Prey. So hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hope you enjoyed Prey. If you did, we can still be friends. And we'll see you next time, all right?
See ya.